The moment you hear the word evolution, your mind travels thousands of years into the past: caves, fire, survival. But what if evolution is no longer crawling forward in silence? What if it is already happening, quietly rewriting humanity while we scroll, breathe, and sleep? This is not a future announcement. This is a present awakening. The next evolution of humanity may not arrive with thunder or cosmic signs, but with subtle shifts in how we think, heal, connect, and create. The question is no longer will we evolve, it is whether we recognize the transformation while it unfolds. Human intelligence is stretching beyond its biological borders. Minds once limited by memory and speed are now amplified by artificial intelligence, neural networks, and learning systems that grow alongside us. Knowledge is no longer something we chase, it surrounds us, adapts to us, responds to us. The human brain is learning to collaborate with machines, forming a new kind of intelligence, one that is neither fully human nor fully artificial, but something entirely unprecedented. This partnership is reshaping how we solve problems, imagine realities, and understand ourselves. The human body, once fragile against time and disease, is entering a phase of radical resilience. Genetic editing, regenerative medicine, and AI-driven diagnostics are rewriting the rules of health. Cells can be repaired, organs can be grown, illnesses can be predicted before symptoms exist. Aging itself is being questioned, challenged, even negotiated. Evolution is no longer blind, it is becoming intentional. Humanity is learning not just how to survive longer, but how to live stronger, clearer, and more consciously. Communication has transformed from spoken words to digital presence, and now into something deeper. Thoughts, emotions, and identities are being expressed through data, signals, and immersive realities. Virtual worlds feel real, while real worlds feel augmented. Distance has lost its power. Cultures merge instantly. Languages dissolve into shared symbols. Humanity is evolving into a connected consciousness, where individuality remains, but isolation fades. Emotion, once considered separate from logic and machines, is now being studied, modeled, and enhanced. AI systems are learning empathy, while humans are learning emotional intelligence at a scale never seen before. Mental health is moving from survival mode to optimization. Awareness is expanding. Trauma is being decoded. Inner evolution is becoming as important as physical progress, signaling a shift toward a more emotionally awakened species. Work, purpose, and identity are undergoing a silent revolution. Humans are no longer defined by repetitive labor but by creativity, strategy, and vision. Machines handle the predictable, while humans explore the impossible. This evolution is not about replacement, it is about elevation. A future where humans focus on meaning rather than survival is no longer a dream, it is emerging reality. The boundaries of time itself feel different. Information moves faster than thought. Decisions ripple globally in seconds. AI predicts outcomes before events occur, bending our perception of cause and effect. Humanity is evolving into a species that does not merely react to time, but anticipates it. The future is no longer distant, it is constantly arriving early. Morality and responsibility are evolving alongside power. With greater intelligence comes deeper accountability. Humanity is being forced to redefine ethics, fairness, and truth in a world where reality can be simulated and decisions can be automated. Evolution now demands wisdom, not just advancement. Survival of the fittest is slowly transforming into survival of the most aware. The concept of identity is dissolving and reforming. Gender, culture, nationality, and even biology are becoming more fluid, more self-defined. Humans are no longer bound to fixed labels but are learning to design themselves. This freedom is both thrilling and terrifying. Evolution is asking humanity a profound question: who do you choose to become? Education is no longer confined to classrooms or age. Learning is continuous, adaptive, and personalized. AI mentors guide curiosity. Knowledge evolves with the learner. Humanity is becoming a species that never stops growing, never stops upgrading its understanding of the universe and itself. Spirituality is reawakening through science rather than opposing it. Consciousness is being explored not as myth, but as a measurable force. Meditation meets neuroscience. Awareness meets algorithms. Humanity is evolving toward a deeper understanding of existence, one that blends logic with wonder, data with meaning. Power structures are shifting. Influence no longer belongs solely to those with armies or wealth, but to those with ideas, innovation, and reach. One voice can inspire millions. One breakthrough can redefine civilization. Evolution is decentralizing power and placing it into
the planet itself is part of this evolution. Climate awareness, sustainable technology, and environmental intelligence are forcing humanity to mature. Survival is no longer about domination of nature, but harmony with it. A species that destroys its home cannot evolve, only one that learns to protect it can advance. So what if the next evolution of humanity is already beginning? Then this moment matters more than we realize. Every choice, every invention, every thought contributes to the shape of what comes next. Evolution is no longer waiting for millions of years, it is waiting for consciousness. And perhaps the greatest transformation is not what humanity will become, but what it is finally waking up to be. The line between human and machine continues to blur, not as a loss of humanity but as an expansion of it. Wearable intelligence, brain-computer interfaces, and adaptive systems are quietly training the human mind to think faster, deeper, and more multidimensionally. Memory is becoming external yet instantly accessible. Focus is being redesigned. The human brain is no longer evolving alone, it is evolving in dialogue with the tools it creates, forming a hybrid intelligence that learns at the speed of curiosity. Social evolution is unfolding just as powerfully. Communities are no longer limited by geography but by shared values and visions. Digital tribes form around ideas rather than bloodlines. Collaboration replaces competition in ways never seen before. Humanity is learning that progress accelerates when intelligence is shared, not hoarded. This shift signals an evolutionary leap from survival-driven behavior to purpose-driven unity. Fear itself is being challenged by understanding. For centuries, the unknown triggered panic and resistance. Now, data illuminates the darkness. AI models predict disasters, analyze risks, and offer clarity where chaos once ruled. Humanity is evolving from a reactive species into a foresight-driven civilization, one that prepares rather than panics, adapts rather than collapses. Creativity is entering a golden age. Art, music, storytelling, and design are merging with algorithms to unlock expressions previously unimaginable. Humans are no longer limited by skill alone but guided by imagination amplified through intelligent systems. This is not the death of creativity, it is its rebirth at a higher frequency. Evolution is teaching humanity that creation is its most powerful language. Leadership is transforming from authority to influence. The leaders of the evolving world are those who inspire clarity, empathy, and innovation rather than control. Transparency replaces secrecy. Vision replaces force. Humanity is evolving toward governance that reflects collective intelligence instead of individual dominance, signaling a maturity never before achieved. The definition of success is also shifting. Wealth alone is no longer the ultimate goal. Impact, balance, and contribution are rising as new measures of achievement. Humans are beginning to value time, mental clarity, and purpose as currencies more powerful than money. Evolution is realigning priorities toward long-term fulfillment rather than short-term gain. And as this transformation accelerates, one truth becomes undeniable. Humanity is standing at a threshold, not of extinction, but of awakening. The next evolution is not happening to us, it is happening through us. Every mind that questions, every heart that adapts, and every soul that chooses awareness is participating in the birth of a new human era.